That's Vito. Thank you for sharing the question. So let's try to see how this works. Now, first a disclaimer, I haven't really seen this difficulty or this level of question in MYP assessments. But still, let's go over this. So first is the word chord and radius. Okay. So, and then the interpretation of this length. So let's start with this. This is 16. What is 16? So if the width of a circle is 16, then width is the diameter. Okay. And that's our starting point, 16 centimeters. So usually start off with looking at the image and trying to figure out what the numbers mean. Okay. So it's like a riddle. You break it down. So first is 16. So if this is 16, then what can I infer? I can infer about the radius, which would be half of this, right? Is it right? And it's half is by 2. So this is 8 centimeters. Now I have the radius and the diameter. Now it's saying that the chord AB, which is this, is equal in length to the radius. So AB is equal to the radius, which is 8 centimeters. ठीक है बच्चों? So AB is 8 centimeters. So I have now sort of, that's it. Anything else I can infer. So if AB is 8, now this is a perpendicular bisector, which means it's making a 90-degree angle, and hence it's dividing now AB into two equal parts. So AX is then half of the radius, which would be 4 centimeters. So this is how I get part A, AX. आ गया. ठीक है, all done. Now I'm looking at OX. So to figure this out, I have this line, so I need to figure out, is this a triangle? Yeah, I can form this triangle. And then can I, so OA, O is starting from the center, going to the circumference. So this would be a radius, and the radius we know is 8 centimeters. So this is 8. This we figured out was 4. Okay. So if I have this piece of information, and this is a 90-degree angle, which means it's a right angle triangle, so I can simply use Pythagoras theorem in this case. So 8 squared would be OX squared plus 4 squared. Okay, so once you can put this in Desmos, get the results. And then this would be OX, and last part here is XY, this little thing here. So if you have OX, now what is OY? OY is the radius. So then we are saying OY is OX added to XY. So I have OX from here. I have OY, which is the radius, and I can get XY. Okay. If I subtract OX from OY. Okay, guys. So this is how you get this question done.